So today is going to be like a catch-up homemaking day. We just had family visiting with us. My parents were here for 5 days, which was incredible, and we love having them, and honestly they're super helpful. But I always find after having any visitors, you just kind of put like your real life stuff to the side. So now I feel like I need a whole catch-up day to just kind of like do all the things, give the house a good clean up, get caught up on some work stuff, maybe do a little bit of food prep. I'm actually gonna start the day by getting out my planner and writing out my weekly plan. So today is Wednesday. I usually do this on Sunday or Monday, but they were here until yesterday afternoon. So I'm just gonna do it now for the rest of the week. Write out my to-do list for the day. I have a cranky teething baby. He's currently sleeping. You can probably hear my monitor that's on. So I doubt today's gonna be like a super productive day, but I'm hoping that we can at least get a little bit done and I can just feel a little bit caught up on life. And it's a gloomy day, so I'm happy to be inside. I find when it's sunny, I just want to be outside. I don't want to be doing stuff inside, which is also what we did this weekend with my parents. So it's kind of like an overcast, cool, gloomy day. So we'll be inside most of the day probably, unless it warms up. Maybe we'll go for a walk later, but I'm going to take you along and we're going to get caught up on all the things.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have.
Okay, I always feel better when I have everything kind of like written out. I'm a big paper planner person, and that way I can just kind of see my week, have everything written down. It's not like living in my head, taking up space and like stressing me out. And I love to color coordinate my planner with these highlighters. I'll link them below. I just find that that helps to like give me a visual. I do like work related things in one color. I do house related things in one color. I do social related things in one color. And then just at a quick glance, I can see that my weeks are like kind of balanced as much as possible. And I'm not like overcommitting to like too many things for work or too many social things. I don't know, that just like really helps me and it looks prettier. So yeah. And I always try to do the one thing that I can't do while the baby's awake while he's sleeping. So I can typically tidy up, especially like tidy up my kitchen. He'll often just like play happily on the floor. So I'm gonna leave that for when he wakes up. And I'm gonna try to do a little bit of YouTube editing right now while he's asleep, because that's hard to do while he's awake.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon.
Okay, I just got home from Costco and a few other stores. My house is still a mess, my kitchen's still a mess, but I'm gonna show you what I got at Costco. It was just like a small trip. I'll just do like a really quick overview of it. I have some more like in-depth Costco hauls if you're curious like what our staples are, but I'll show you what I picked up. Okay, a few bags of chips. These are like slightly better options. This one is actually cooked in avocado oil, so I really love that. It does have maltodextrin, which is not great, but other than that, those ingredients are really good for chips. And then I just got the Costco pasta sauce, peanut butter, a big thing of collagen. This was on sale for $39.99. It's huge. A thing of vanilla cream for coffee for my husband, and just like an organic mango juice that I use to make homemade gummies. And then I just have some sliced chicken breasts and some bacon, some organic butter, and then I got a new shower head. We needed a new shower head. Got my son a cute little life jacket for the summer. And these are not from Costco, these are just from another store, but I got some seed potatoes and onions that I'm going to be planting in a few days. Oh, and this was hiding. I just got some raw cheddar.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the mundane. And as the light
today's Wednesday. Wednesday is my plant watering day. So I just go around the house and look at what needs to be watered. Some things don't need to be watered every single week. Some things do. Hanging basket for my back deck, and it's looking pretty rough. I'll show it to you in a second, but I got it for $10 and it was originally $35. So it's pretty common for hanging baskets and outdoor plants to be super discounted. Sorry, my kid's playing with a watering can. It's pretty common for them to be discounted if they just like haven't been taken care of. Maybe they got too much water one time or they haven't been pruned or whatever, but they're so easy to bring back to life. So I'm just gonna trim it up, cut off all the dead stuff, and I bet you in a week or two it'll look great again.
A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go.
Situation in my kitchen, it's just full of plants again. I have a few plants that I prefer to water in the sink just because they tend to leak otherwise. So I have like a couple hanging plants that I'll do here. Last week my mom and I were on a walk with the dog and we walked by this yard sale and we didn't have any cash on us or like our wallets or anything, but there was a couple of baskets or like one basket that I wanted. So we sent my dad and my husband back to get this one basket and they came back later with all the baskets. So literally the lady gave them like 10 baskets for the price of one, which is hilarious. But we did get a few of these like baskets with handles. This just has baby toys in it. It was outside. But I'm going to use these in the garden this summer. I think that that'll be really nice for like harvesting and like putting everything in it. It has handles so it's easy to like bring in and out. But I just have this pile of baskets on the floor that I need to do something with. And I know baskets are always awesome. Like I feel like you always find a use for baskets, but it's just hilarious because we got like 10 baskets. Okay, actually I had this one before, but there's like a whole bunch. There's like big ones, little ones.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is...
Okay, so I have dinner, kind of prepping. This is rice. Looks gross. I like to soak my rice. It helps break down the phytic acid and it just makes it easier for your body to digest it. I like to do this overnight, but even soaking this for a few hours before cooking it really helps. And then I just have chicken thawing. I have a loaf of bread going. I won't bake this till tomorrow. I like to do a little bit of my dinner prep while the baby's sleeping. So I'm gonna make like a homemade butter chicken with coconut milk. So I'll probably do a little bit more of that prep. So the goal is never to have a perfect home that doesn't look lived in because your family lives in your house. The goal really is just to have a well-managed home that can run smoothly, that doesn't stress you out, that your family can be happy, but that they don't have to feel like they can't do things or they can't make a mess. But I find using these little pockets of time, like when my son is napping or when he's playing or when I have a little bit of downtime, to just pick up my house and just reset it, that really helps to keep me feeling sane and to just help us thrive in our home. The goal truly is not to have an immaculate house all the time. I really try not to worry or stress about that, but I like my home to be tidy. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you like watching clean with me videos. I love watching them. I find them so motivating, and I will be back here next Friday with a new video.